Okay, in this video where I'm going to talk about the syllabus of this class, it's called Introduction to Python. However, this class actually I planned to have the actually it's called Python Data Analytics from Zero to Hero. So what we're going to do is not only teach the Python programming, but also do intensive data analysis. So we're going to spend roughly about the half of a semester to do the data analysis. And we spend a half a semester probably just doing the Python programming. So for the programming part, we're going to write several games. And for the data analysis part, we're going to do some data cleaning, and then we can collect some data from the internet and then do some cleaning, and you can plot the figures like pie chart, bar chart, histogram, curves, all of those common ones. And then we are going to apply some forecasting technology like decision trees, and then we're going to use some deep learning modules to do some prediction. For example, predict the stock price, right? So the syllabus may be changed because I don't know how fast you can or how well you can understand some of the concepts. So sometimes we may adjust the syllabus accordingly. And the course description basically means that in this class, we're going to learn the basic syntax rules, modules, importing packages, and we're going to do data visualization and introduction for machine learning and Python. So students will actually implement some other class learnings in the data analytics and data mining projects. And at the end of this class, you should be able to finish most of the common tasks, even in industry. So since this class is actually online class, you are definitely welcome to study this class on your own pace. However, I feel like many students prefer actually have a instructor actually teach the things even on internet. So I am going to offer the virtual Zoom meeting. So my plan is on Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to do roughly about close to 5 hours a day, straightforward. So but we're going to have several breaks. Probably every 30-40 minutes, we're going to take a break. However, all those lectures, all those virtual meetings will be recorded. So if you are missing if you happen to miss a few classes, then that's fine. You definitely can go back and watch those videos, and I'll show you how to find those videos. And also there are some USI computer science program goals, and so feel free to read through those. It's very common to all the other computer science classes. And the course learning objectives, we're going to learn the history of Python language, and then we're going to apply the Python program language as a data analytics tools, understand the basic Python syntax rules and modules. How do we import those things and actually apply those modules to solve some real problems in data mining, data cleaning. So the instructional learning objectives will include so basically it's follow the ACM's standard, and then we're going to do those. Good things for this class is all our classes material are free. You can actually get them from online. So for example, Python for Everyone is actually a ebook, and you can check. And another one is So Python is for everyone. It's actually already an online classes already, but I'm not using most of the examples. I actually have my own examples. So like how do you install Python, like variables, strings. For example, I'm gonna look at the dictionary, and it does give you all those videos. So just in case if you want to have a supplementary content, you can watch those. And then Python, and there are some references, some slides. You can study those as well. But we're using our own set of slides, and so definitely feel free to read those. And this one is actually the textbook that I use. You can get a free download version, and it's a very very thin book. It only have 263 pages, and if you get rid of some of the pages like the prefix, it's only have probably effectively you only have like 200 pages. For us, we probably just use a fraction of it, probably roughly about 100 pages, 150 maybe. So we're going to combine several chapters together. For example, we're combining the numbers and with others, the loops. We combine the for loops and with the while loop. So we combine the strings with the data, and we have some lists. We combine those together, like while loop and the for loop. They are combined because I want to teach as many possible things as one in 1 month. So that's why we kind of compress the basic stuff a little bit, but you still will be able to grasp most of those stuff, most of the things. So yeah, we're roughly about 138 pages. Subtract the first probably 10 pages, you're looking at somewhere close to 125 pages. So which is a good thing, means our book is very thin. However, could be a bad thing, because that means you have to read almost every single words. And good thing is many of those are actually examples, like we are actually practicing that in our own environment. You're going to see the results right away. You will be able to see the results right away. And feel free to type those samples in our environment. You will be able to see those as well. So that's about textbook, and then we have another one as a textbook, as a Python data science handbook. This is actually a very very good one for data sciences. It covers lots of the second half of semester for us. It has NumPy, and then has the pandas. That's what we will definitely use, and Matplotlib, and has the machine learning, and all of those are actually we're using. So you basically are learning 2 books in 1 month, which is definitely worth it. And there are some additional references, like Python Crash Course, or Python 3 Object-Oriented Programming, Python for Finance, Analysis Big Finance Data, Python for Data Analytics. I have all those documents in my as an electronic version. However, you will have to Google it. It's not very hard to find them. I have all of them as a references. So I put it in one folder. So just in case if I want to check with other books, I can do that. So that's about the textbooks and the references. So there's and other things about this syllabus is we are going to have some projects. We're going to have several team-based. We're going to have at least one team-based projects. Since we have roughly about 12 students, I will probably have 3 or 4 teams Each of you will play a role in the project. And there are two possible projects. One is the process a real sales data. The other one is actually process the stock data. So you will be able to make some interesting things. At the end of the semester, at the end of the class, you will have to do a final presentation. So in this class, we don't have exams. So your assignments and the projects will be the major components for the grades. So we probably you're gonna prepare yourself probably every 1 or 2 days. You're gonna see every week you're gonna see roughly about 2 assignments. So totally we have somewhere close to 15, yeah, for 15. So every week you will have roughly about 3 or 4 assignments, and plus you have a project. So it's kind of intensive. So prepare yourself. Good thing is we're going to do most of the assignments in class. In the 5 hours a week is going to be 10 hours. So we're going to do those in the class. So if you stay with us, you should be able to solve those assignments in class. And then the participation does we do expect you do have the participation. How do I know if you participate? I will basically include if you attended the virtual class, if you on time submitted your assignments, if you answer some questions in the class, if you log in the Blackboard for the class as well, right? So all of those components will count. And so the project will take about 45 points, and then assignments takes 50% of the points, and then participation takes 5%. And our grading scale will be just a regular grading scale, and assignments will be assessed. And you submit all the assignments in the Blackboard, and your assignments will be just one single file. I will show you how to do that. And for the schedule, this is a tentative schedule. You pretty much see like every week you have roughly about 3 or 4 assignments. So be prepared yourself. You're going to do a lot of assignments. And the due dates is pretty much it's like next class. When I say next class is like, so for example, homework 1, for next class, this is going to be like Tuesday, for example. This is going to be Thursday. So Tuesday, Thursday, for example, Thursday, you are going to turn in the homework 1. For the next Tuesday, you're going to turn in 2 and 3. And then next Tuesday, you are going to turn in, and for next Thursday, you're going to turn in 4 and 5. And like I said, all the assignments, hopefully all, if it's not all, most of the assignments will be covered inside the class. So you will be hopefully assignments free. And however, you do need to do the projects after the class. Okay, that's about the syllabus. Now let's take a look at how do we do the environment. The environment I'm using it's called the Jupyter notebooks. We will show you how to do the installation, but everything is gonna be on the website. So it's like a website, however, it's on localhost, so on your own computer. So what you're going to do is you're going to do all those examples. For example, I just show you one example, like assignment 7, and which is also plot a real gene data. So this is just show you how do we plot the data. And down here, we actually solve some of the assignments as a solution. So we actually solve together, and you should be able to turn in the whole thing. So when you turn in, all you need to turn in is just a file called IPYNB, IPython notebook. So just to turn in that file, and this file is actually under your folder. You should be able to find this file. For example, this is the one I just mentioned. if you want to see what's inside, you can actually open. You will never want to actually type by hand. It's very, very tedious and complex file. But you can submit the whole thing. When I give you grades, I can download and I can note it to the notebook. I should be able to see it. And this is just one example. And then we actually, it's going to show you for example, how to clean up, how to do the prediction. For example, machine learning for a music recommendation. For example, suppose this is the recommendations, just like how you will be referred by Amazon. When you go there, you will see they give you they predict what you're gonna buy, and they keep on popping up those things for you. It's like a Facebook marketplace, right? When you are there, they're going to keep on showing those items to you, expecting you buy those items. So, and we can do that too. Like in this example, we have some data shows that at different age, people will like different kinds of music, and how do we make a recommendation? We calculate some scores. We actually recommended some music for a certain client. So that's examples, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the syllabus and roughly about the schedule as well. And if you have any question, please let me know. And my contact information is actually it should be showing down here at the end. So roughly, you're gonna see that this is my email address and that's my office number. So right now I'm not on office, and we're going to have a Zoom link for the meeting. I will post the Zoom link on the Blackboard so we can meet on Monday, Tuesday, on Tuesday and Thursday. So that's pretty much it. And any questions? The rest of the syllabus is basically the rules that the university is requiring. I bet you probably see those rules many times. Feel free to read through, okay?